It's Twin World with Forrest and Sage. There's no telling what they might say. It's Twin World, Forrest and Sage.
Do that every time they That's all it takes. I'm struggling, you guys. Sounds like honest.
I just fucked that up.
Good morning.
I'm tired.
We're getting ready for Vidcon. We'll see you there.
Dragon.
I know. Oh, sorry.
Vidcon. Vidcon.
That was funny.
Vidcon.
Weird.
That's me.
I didn't like any of that.
Yeah, neither did I. We have to refilm everything, start from the beginning. We have to leave, go back to the Airbnb and
Go
leave
to
again.
Disney?
Leave.
Just start the week all over
Get
again.
off the plane. Re-record everything.
Obviously.
Next
year.
We're at Vidcon.
Yes.
It's gonna be a fun fucking day.
Everybody got like a big platform.
How much did we just spend on Joey Graceffa?
$400 in total.
And I really, really don't care.
Like, who else would we give it to? Honestly.
We got
Either that or Gabby.
I say
so.
we, it was them. Like, they did it. Like, I'm just here for the ride. Joey, I love you, but your girl doesn't have that much money. So.
End the line back.
It has been such a privilege to produce, and I am Daniel Prada, your moderator for this evening. Alright, I'm gonna cut the small talk because I know you guys want to see just as much as I do, so let's get this started. Make some noise for all the cats in the back, as loud as you can. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
To attend a dinner party. Just a few people. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh my goodness. Did you guys enjoy that first episode? Yay! Okay. Well, we're about to do a panel with a
whole cast right now. I think you have some questions. Are we taking audience questions or just us?
We're just sticking with this right now.
Okay.
But I think I'm sitting over here. I'm not sure.
Where do I sit? Here?
You're here.
Okay, gorgeous.
Okay, perfect. I guess we'll call everybody out. Colleen Ballinger. Rosanna Benzina. Miss Brittany Red. Justina Zerwin. The handsome Alex Wasabi. Mr. Dick Stormpower. Tim Delgado. The vocal queen, Gabby Hanna. And surprisingly, she's not late. Miss Hannah Moser. Iconic.
Yes.
Are you guys excited?
Okay. Shall we begin? Let's do this.
Introduce them. Just a little bit.
A little chitter chatter.
Oh, interesting.
Look at us!
I think everyone's just really excited. Okay, so we have a few mics and we're gonna just pass them around. We'll ask some questions. All right, so how does it feel being back on All Stars after being like literal fan favorites to everyone?
Dude, this is crazy. You guys buried me alive. Like, why did any of us come back to do this?
I know, right?
Man, but it was so much fun. It's so great to see everybody here supporting the show.
Yeah.
Me either.
I came back for revenge.
Do you have anyone?
Oh, I was gonna say I did it for the billboard. Yeah! And because I love Joey, and because I love Joey.
Yes, and somehow Colleen had a baby and she came back from the dead just to be on the show.
I did, yeah. I brought Clint to set. It was so fun, and there were times on set where I'd be like, guys, can we hold a second? I have to go pump.
I was there for it. It was fun.
To be honest, I wasn't sure Colleen was going to come back because obviously she just given birth. So there was this one night where I went to her house and I was like afraid to like ask her to be a part of the show because I was like, she literally just had a baby. There's no way she's gonna want to do it. And then you brought it up to me like, so how's the skip tonight going?
Yeah, he was kind of awkward. He's like, it's fine, because he thought I wasn't doing it. And I was like, I'm still doing it, right? He's like, what? Yes! I was so
I
excited.
literally started crying because I obviously love Colleen and I would love for her to be back. So the fact that she was like, of course. Yes. I also cried for all of you guys too when you said you'd do it. So
So if you guys don't know, Escape the Night is YouTube Original's longest running show. Hi, season 5, how are you? Where are you? How does it feel to be the longest running queen?
it feels sickening.
It feels right.
No, honestly, I don't think it would be the longest running show if it weren't for the intense support that you guys show. There's so many like conspiracy videos online, the fan engagement you guys have, like you're just so into the show. And also, I wouldn't be where I am if it weren't for the people on the stage with me, being a part of the show and making it what it is, because I'm only half of it. The other like main part of the show is what they bring to it. So thank you guys for being a part of this twice.
Thanks for having us.
Funny.
Yeah, basically,
It was so funny.
Joey
held
did not do
hands
that
as
with
we,
me.
we held hands and we chanted like we were supposed to on the paper, and then all the lights went out, and then we all started screaming, and we were in character, and they're like, okay, the power's down, we're working on the backup generators, and we're like, oh, this wasn't a part of the show.
Yeah. then on the producer mindset, I'm like, oh my god, the whole show is ruined, like the power's out. It was out for like an hour, so.
Nah, when the lights went out for real, I was like, man, did we tap into some real voodoo shit? Like, did we really accidentally do some crazy spell and like the devil is shutting this shit down right now? Man, you never know.
I feel like not a lot of people know how this show is created and all the hard work that goes into it, the long nights. Let's talk about that and like spill the real tea on, this isn't a video in your room. You guys are actually working. It's not scripted, so.
Can we see how cold it was? It was freezing.
And fear.
Froze, and they would give us these the little warmers you get on your hands and you put it on my feet.
Poor Tana and Gabby literally had nothing.
I literally was naked, you just saw, like absolutely no clothes, and the entire show I had hand warmers in my tits. So like my boobs look bigger, first of all, which is dope, but like I was freezing. I just got cold again watching it, honestly. It was cold.
But how never gets cold.
But as far as like the actual like production nights, so we film 2 episodes a night, and it's long hours. I think we get to set around like 5 p.m. We get
Earlier for hair and makeup.
Oh
I was
yeah.
there at noon.
Oh.
Well.
Okay.
Somebody had a thing
I
called title for the rest of us.
So then we begin filming probably around like 9 p.m. The first episode is like 9 to 12 to 1, and then we have like a 2 to 3 hour break, which is I think the worst part, because that's when we get really tired, we eat, and then we're just like, okay, time for bed, and then we have to go film a whole other episode that takes another 3 hours, and then we go home at like 5 a.m. and then sleep, unless you're like Colleen, you go home and you have to take care of a baby.
So much help at home. Like my husband is amazing, my mom. So I have people helping me with the baby, like right now.
She's being humble because I was getting texts from her when she got home of like, me and Flynn, and it was like as soon as she got home and then she came back to set. She's being humble. She did not sleep for like a
No, literally, I think you got like.
I took naps. It's fine. He's right. He's so cute, so it's fine. And plus, I love Escape the Night. So.
Do you think maybe Escape the Day could be maybe season 5?
Right?
I'm enjoying.
I love the night shoots. I think it's so fun. And to touch on what Daniel was saying, this isn't just like, a YouTube video. This is like full on production. There are so many cameras. And yes, we were freezing and there was a lot of work for us, but those men were holding those cameras in the freezing cold. Like tons of people, tons of cameramen, tons of crew. Like the crew was amazing and worked so hard all through the night. It's quite a production. Like you guys just see us on the screen, but there's like, I feel like there's got to be at least 100 people behind the scenes working to make it look so good. So it's
200.
200? Yeah. I mean, it was incredible to see. It's a really amazing production.
Yeah, and then
We want to travel to Los Angeles. A lot of you guys have want to experience Escape the Night and kind of feel like what it is like to be in it. So I'm creating an Escape the Night escape room. It's going to be around for about 3 weeks in August and September. So if you guys want to really experience what it's like and collect the 10 jeweled keys or 9 jeweled keys, there'll be more information coming.
Happy Vidcon. Welcome to Tackling Mental Health Online, but IRL here at Vidcon. I'm Lena Renzina. I run talent partnerships at the Ad Council. And today we have Mikey Murphy, Elle Mills, Hannah Hart, Daniel Howell, and Gabby Hanna. Your music and your art to express yourself through your lyrics, your poetry, and talk about your struggles with mental health. So talk a little bit about that and your art journey and why you use that to express yourself.
Sure. So mental health is important to me because it's something that I struggled with a lot growing up and didn't understand what it was. It was something that I thought was a very embarrassing thing to say that I was depressed or anxious. I didn't grow up in a household where we could really talk about our feelings or express things to each other. So there was just a lot of inner turmoil all the time for years, from like 13 until like 25. I didn't understand that you could just talk about it. So then when I started doing YouTube, that kind of lifted a little bit, and Vine and stuff, just because I was distracted and it was fun, but distractions only last for so long. So once that kind of started to settle in and I had to look at myself again, I was now dealing with the same demons I'd already had, but now I had all these eyes looking at me, and I had this channel where I was talking about my life and my feelings. And then I'm also getting these messages from people like you saying that you're experiencing these things too. And that was kind of the first time that I realized, oh, this is so common. Why was this so embarrassing for me growing up? And what if somebody could have said something to me growing up about that? So I just wanted to talk about it so that, I don't know, the way I was connecting to like, and as far as the music goes too, I was always listening to like My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco and Tour. And I would just, I was such an angsty teen, I would lock myself in my room, and I'd be like, my parents don't understand me, but Gerard does. And it just meant the world to me. So, you know, through my Vine journey, through my YouTube journey, it just kind of got to a point where it's like, I was coming on camera and trying to shut off everything that I was feeling. So I'd be like, literally in between takes, like, you know, having a panic attack and then being like, and then this happened, and it just wasn't authentic at all. So that was spilling into the rest of my life, where I was just like this anxious ball of energy who was coming out towards with like rage, misplaced anger towards other people, and I just had to really face myself because everybody was looking at me. So for you guys, you probably don't have that experience, but I just hope that, this is very long-winded, I'm not even sure if I'm answering your question.
No, it's all great.
But I just hope that you guys understand, because you're at that age that I was at, I think, demographic of Vidcon. And it's so normal to feel this way. Like, all of us have felt this way. Way more people than not have felt this way. And try to find some type of creative outlet. Like, you guys know that's my whole thing. Like, make your tragedies work of art, whatever. Do that. And if you're not an artist, that's okay. That's how I do it. I like to write. If you don't know what your outlet is, ask somebody close to you. What is it that I'm the best at? What's your favorite thing about me? And if they say, you're really kind, then take all of that energy and throw it into volunteering. If they say, you're really smart, take all of that energy and try to make, you know, help others with their schoolwork, and just do something positive for other people. It doesn't have to be like, I'm gonna make a song. It can be just something that you're good at, that you're taking all the negativity and making it something positive. And you didn't ask me that.
It was good though. Positive energy.
I started rambling when I'm nervous.
No, that was great. I think what you talked about the eyeballs and like the pressure, obviously, of people watching your content and having to keep it very positive and not share those bad parts of your day. But Alec, you had a situation where, you know, the health. How did your audience, who had been loyal for so long, you know, react to you taking a break?
Well, they were like, are you dead? What up? And you know, it's the weird thing where mental health, the reason why it's so important, it's the whole concept that it's that invisible illness. And the whole thing, especially with being a YouTuber and being public, or even just anything, you know, you can relate to your families and your friends, is you might not know at all that someone is going through something like this, which is why you have to ask and why you have to talk about these things. And it's got so much better in the last few years. It's one of these things where every year that goes on, it's just getting so much better and so much better. But even when I made my video about the depression that I've been through in 2018, it was like a really terrifying experience. But for me, it was that assumption that everyone was looking at me, and I don't know what you thought about me or my life or whatever, but no one would have thought that I was having such a hard time until I spoke about it. And then when I did, that changed everything. So it's just that thing where everyone here, you have to communicate your feelings. I mean, I don't like communicating my feelings. I think we all know it can be difficult and awkward, and you know, that's the entire idea. But it's so important to share these things, especially with my break, as it were. I think it comes back to what you were saying, which is when you're constantly being a YouTuber and you're expected to keep doing something, it's quite hard. And what I felt was that every time I uploaded a video, it's like I was putting a piece of me out there. And every time I kept doing it, especially with the gaming channel that me and Phil had that was very frequent, it's like I couldn't grow or change behind the scenes, because every time I put something out there, it's like I was still froze in that version of myself that I was putting out. So it got to a point where I just said, there's certain things that I have to deal with in my life, because like this is getting ridiculous now. So I made the very scary decision to say, I'll upload this one video called Trying to Live My Truth. Literally it's about being authentic and how sometimes you need to go through the really hard stuff to make a big difference in your life. And I said, I am not going to come back until I'm ready to actually do this stuff, because I can keep doing the same thing that I've been doing so long, like pushing it forward, kind of procrastinating my personal life by doing work, which is like a weird sounding thing, but it's very real. But it was big, and then again, it's one of those things where I come back after a year of not uploading, plot twist, I was a massive queer the whole time, it's another example of, it's like you don't know what's happening in someone's life unless you communicate these things, and you can't keep it on the inside, and it's difficult. It's so hard to start this conversation, to tell people, especially when there's so much shame and stigma, relationships with your family, the environments that you grow up in. It makes all these things so difficult to talk about, but that's why it's so important to do it.
I just want to say to you that your depression video, when you put it out, helped me so much. Because that was before I was really talking about it that much. So seeing yours and being, such a big YouTuber and such a platform, that was a great example of like, oh, that's what it can do, to see somebody talk about it.
Thank you.
That was meant a lot to me. And also your coming out video was fucking beautiful. I already tweeted you about it. If you have not watched that video, please go watch it. It is so beautifully done and well thought out, and please just go watch it. Okay?
I mean, it took like a whole year to make, so
I thought Trying to Live My Truth, when you uploaded that, I thought that was going to be your coming out video, but...
No, that was the whole point, you know what I mean? It was me saying like, I'm not ready to deal with certain things yet, but this is an issue in my life. And sexuality was just one of those things. We're talking about mental health, personal relationships, sexuality, there's so many things. And especially as someone who's putting themselves out there personally on the internet, it's that whole thing where if you're not living your life as the person who you know you are on the inside, you will never feel right, so you have to. So as hard as it was, as insane as the decision seemed to everyone in my life, I was like, no, I have to do this. And no matter how long it took a long time. It was the right decision.
Shame. Woo! I'm Colleen. If you don't know that, I don't know why you guys are sitting here right now. This is my Q&A. Oh, I'm so happy I caught this. Thank you. This is Rachel, my sister. Christopher, my brother. This is Corey, the other half of my brain. There's more family backstage. I'll probably bring them out later. You guys for now, we would love to get some of your questiones. So if you guys tweet, they're checking Twitter, and they're going to ask me questions that you guys ask me.
Yes, we should have hashtag Colleen Vidcon 19.
That's a hashtag.
There it is.
Okay.
Ready? We're going to start this off, all right? Natasha asks, what are you most nervous and excited about starring on Broadway?
I mean, that's the lame answer, but I just can't believe that's happening. I'm excited to be on Broadway, and I'm going to be on Broadway with one of my best friends, Todrick Hall. So I'm really excited about that. But as far as being nervous, I am extremely nervous to go be on Broadway. Being on Broadway is hard. It's 8 shows a week, and those people work really hard and are super talented. And there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, Broadway giving roles to celebrities instead of real talent, and I really want to prove them wrong, so bad. I'm like, no, I promise I'll be good. So I'm nervous that I'm gonna get there and they're gonna be like, see, we told you, she sucks. So that's what I'm nervous about. Just meeting insecure, just girly things. Okay.
I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for mispronouncing everyone's name.
I'll say.
But Irina says if you could redo anything in your YouTube career, would you?
If I could redo anything in my YouTube career, would I? I would say no, because this sounds like a cliche answer, but it's true. Everything I've done, even the mistakes I've made, the things that I don't like about my past, have led me to where I am now. And where I am now is I have an awesome family, I have a really awesome husband, an amazing son, and a great career, and all of you guys, so even the mistakes have made me become the person I am. So I wouldn't change anything. Because if I changed even the smallest thing, if it changed my life now, I wouldn't want to do it. Aww. It's true.
I love that. Okay, this is from Randon. He says, what is the weirdest thing Flynn has done recently?
Okay, there's so many things. Flynn is my son. He's 7 months old. He's so freaking cute. The weirdest thing he's done, he does a lot of weird things. He's my son, but he likes to scream, but not crying. He squeals, I guess is a better word, in the morning, at 6 a.m. He'll and it's him saying he's happy. He's happy. He's just the most high-pitched whistle tones, like Mariah Carey is shaking when he wakes up. He's so, he's amazing. So he does that, and the other day, Jojo Siwa was at my house. And I'm not kidding. We did a video together. I love the bows. I am not kidding. The next morning, he had a sequin in his poop. And I'm dead serious. There's a little, she gave him a makeover, which you'll see soon when she did a video, and there was sequin in his poop.
That's the weirdest thing he's done is poop sequence?
I don't know if it's weird or amazing, but I think I'm jealous.
You might be part unicorn. You don't know.
I know. So, I don't know. Flynn does a lot of weird things, but he's the best.
Karen wants to know what nicknames you have for Flynn.
Hey, Eric, love of my life. Are you backstage? Don't scream too loud because I don't need to get scared. If he is back there.
Eric, not the baby.
He's like, where am I? Hi. This is Flynn, and this is Eric. Hi. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's like, what is going on? Come over here for a minute. Let's see how long this lasts. This is Flynn. I already said that, and you guys already know. Does Flynn have any questions?
Someone wants to know if he talks yet.
He says, wah, 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 and he says, when he sees coffee. And that's about it.
I also saw earlier, I don't know the name of the person who asked, but what is Flynn's favorite thing about Vidcon thus far?
I think it's this moment. I think he
likes the microphone.
Yeah, he really likes his microphone. He's super into it.
Someone wants to know what you're least looking forward to Flynn's teenage years. What about Flynn's teenage years are you least looking forward to?
Cover your ears. There's a lot of things I'm nervous about. I'm focusing right now on just him at this age. Oh yeah, he found his parts this morning. He was grabbing and pulling things. And I was like, oh, that's a thing. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I just want him to be, I'll say the same thing I said when I would get ultrasounds. So when we get ultrasounds, they would be like, his brain looks good, his heart looks good, his arteries look good. And And every time I almost said it out loud, but I was like, that's great. It doesn't look nice. Like I just want to make sure he's nice. Like I always wanted to say it, and that's how I felt. Just like I just want you to be nice. Like well, so hopefully he's nice, and that's kind of all. Everything else. I mean, he's nice right now. He's already the nicest, but I just hope he continues to be nice forever. Because I just think the world needs more nice people. There's a lot of mean people. So, I don't care what he likes, I don't care what he's into, I don't care whatever he likes, whatever he's into, whatever kind of person he is, I'm gonna love so much. I just hope he's nice. So be nice, okay? Can you be kind and love? I'll tell you one thing he is. He's large. He's a very big baby. Okay, stay on for one more question and then you'll go. Big boy! Big boy!
Bella is asking, how have you managed being a mom, Broadway, YouTube, and tour?
I am in therapy. I am stressed, but it's great. I get to do what I love every day. So even though it's stressful and it's hard, like I feel so lucky that I get to do it all. But it is hard to balance being a mom and doing all the other things. So any moms out there, are there any moms here? Yes, give it up for the moms, y'all. They're so amazing. Moms, you guys are killing it. Every single one of you. This is hard. So and now whenever I meet moms or see moms or pregnant women, I just want to be like, thank you for your service. You are amazing. Thank you for your service. Because I'm so impressed now that I am a mom. With how hard it is. Okay, Eric's like, I'm leaving. Give it up for Flynn and Eric, everybody. Baby boy. Guys, well, I'll get to the next one. Okay, bye. Okay, next one. Sorry, a little bit of a...
I have a random question from Kate Griffith, 87. She said, what's your favorite flavor of crayon?
Jams. I did the mental health panel earlier, and it was a song that was like Cut to the Feels. It was like, Cut to the Feels. That right up to my favorite song. Woo! How many of you guys, can I ask? I'm just genuinely curious. Yeah, you can ask. Thank you. I've been to 9 VidCons. How many have you guys been to?
I think 9. The first VidCon I went to, I saw you hitting on my Justine at the bar before I
You will never let that go.
I saw it in the hotel lobby bar, and you didn't even know who she was, and I knew who both of you were.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who is the real creep?
I think I've been to 6. Woo!
Yeah, that's a cool
Everyone loves that. 3 of them is evil.
Is there anyone that's been to every single
All 10?
VidCon?
All 9? You're a bunch of fucking posers.
Yeah,
8?
Oh, today was so much fun.
Yes.
Wasn't it fun?
Today was awesome.
Today was so much fun.
It literally was.
We just finished the...
Yeah, we just got back. What's going on with my hair? I feel like we didn't do a lot necessarily. I mean, we did. We did a couple things.
We did a
But,
lot of panels. We kind of just sat through
Yeah, we did
panels
4 or
and met
5 like Q&As and stuff. But
very good.
it was good.
That
It's
Holy
definitely-
Trinity was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh God, so good. It was definitely different than last year. I've only been to 2, and there's definitely differences.
It's a lot of different.
They're
it's a lot
not
different.
bad differences, it's just different, which is good, I guess. But the one company that I really thought was gonna be here with a booth so I could buy stuff from them is not here, so.
So blast them.
I don't wanna blast them.
What company is it?
Detroit Love in Her Arms, you're not.
Fuck you.
No, not fuck you. I love you and your organization. I've been following you guys for like over 10 years, near and dear to my heart. But I needed a lanyard because I broke my fucking lanyard like a month ago, and I was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna buy one at VidCon, and we walk around the whole thing, and they're like, Kelsey, we don't see one. And I was like, I need a booklet. I need to see if they're hidden somewhere. And you guys are not in the booklet, and you're not here, and I don't understand why.
So she's thinking about herself.
So, I want a fucking Garland.
Pretty much.
So.
Other than that, it was fantastic.
It was really, I had a great time.
Escape the Night.
Oh my God,
Amazing.
Escape the Night.
Amazing. We are about to rewatch the first episode
and
watch the second episode.
Yes.
And we're going to film a recap for it, so about the same time this video goes out, that video will go out. Pretty much. Yes. Pretty much. That's where we're going. So yeah, make sure you check that out. We'll put it at the end of the video. Other than that,
what are we having for dinner?
We're having meatloaf for dinner.
Sage made meatloaf.
So that's pretty much it.
I'm excited.
What are we doing tomorrow? We can double check everything.
We have to double check the schedule, but we have a plan to go back to Universal.
Hold on. There we go. Focus.
We have a plan to go back to Universal because there are 2 rides that we didn't get to do. So we're gonna go there literally first thing in the fucking morning, get there when they open and get those done. So we're not gonna spend all day there like we did yesterday, which was super fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys there.
Yeah.
Then after that, we're gonna go back to VidCon and probably like go slow and check everything out.
Yeah.
The stand-up show is tomorrow night, so that'll be super fun.
It's gonna be always fun.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, and Saturday, Gabby has 2 performances.
Yes.
It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic.
Saturday is gonna be a Gabby Hunt freak out.
It's gonna be good. Pretty much. And our Joey Graceffa meet and greet, me and Sage.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about that yet. Oh my God, okay, so, give me this camera. Okay, so, we're gonna sit and talk about this. So we get to VidCon. Forrest was like, go to the Escape the Night booth, because we thought it was gonna be a booth. He's like, I need merch. We get there, they pick out what they want, whatever, sweatshirt, t-shirt, a little something for their mom, whatever, that's fine. The girl is like, hey, since you're buying all this stuff, you should get the bundle, get one of everything we have for this season.
Pretty much. And
you're buying a tiny meet and greet, like a separate one that they're gonna do at their booth. All the merch and the meet and greet, $200. They fucking did it. They each bought one.
I did it.
Sage did it first.
And then we asked if we could do a meet and greet together. She's like, no.
Which I didn't. Yeah.
So I bought it again.
So they each dropped $200 on Joey Graceffa and Crystal and Escape the Night. So they are guaranteed to meet and greet Joey Graceffa on Saturday.
They're gonna do a merch haul tomorrow.
All
the merch.
Yeah, because
so
that bag is
end up on a flight back home. You know why?
Yeah.
We ran out of money.
So that's gonna be super fun. I don't think I'm going to be able to stick around for that. Maybe we're gonna see what happens. Because I mean, I entered the contest on Instagram and Twitter with the hashtags in my Escape the Night post with the photo booth, which was cool. Which Instagram is like, this post is doing 95% better than all your other ones. And that's because everybody at VidCon is looking up those fucking hashtags.
Yeah.
So
someone saved it.
And yeah, it did say that someone saved it, so I'm assuming that was my tag. I'm assuming that someone from Escape the Night or Joey Graceffa, him damn self, saved it to look at later for the contest, but we'll see. If they get to meet him, that's awesome. It's whatever. Like, they just threw $200 each in his direction, so that warrants a meet and greet. But they're awesome. I mean, they've been fans of his longer. But, and he's great, but I mean, how can you? He already knows of them anyway because of like Instagram content and Instagram posts and the videos, obviously reactions and all that stuff. Daniel actually commented on who's on Sage's photo.
Yeah.
Hey boys. Yeah, he was like, hi boys. And I was like, oh my God, fucking Mr. Prado. But yeah, so Kelsey doesn't get a meet and greet. Yeah, I might win. Who knows?
Who knows?
Never know. But that'll be fun footage for Saturday. But I'm gonna stop talking now because I want to cook this meatloaf because I'm hungry.
And we're gonna end the vlog right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. Share with your friends because
we don't like ourselves.
But today was fantastic.
We love VidCon.
Oh yes.
Love you, Grace. VidCon.
Love you, Grace. Love you, Mamrie.
Love you, Hannah. Oh my God, Holy Trinity.
Beautiful people.
So good.
Bye.